Faculty, students, parents, and other honored guests, welcome to the virtual graduation ceremony for Dacula High School class of 2020. While we regret that the COVID-19 situation has made a traditional graduation ceremony impossible, please understand that the love we feel for these seniors is as strong as ever. Our desire to celebrate and honor them is as strong as ever, and we would not want to allow these students to reach this important milestone without a ceremony to honor their accomplishments. So today, I welcome you to the virtual graduation ceremony for the Dacula High School class of 2020 with hopes to hold our traditional graduation ceremony for these amazing seniors on July 14th at 8:30 a.m. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our speakers for today's program. School Board Member Ms. Carol Boyce, CEO Superintendent J. Alvin Wilbanks, Valedictorian Melinda Colon, and Salutatorian Matthew Weiss. As this is Memorial Day week, I would also like to take a moment and acknowledge our courageous veterans and active duty military who serve our great nation, and pause to remember those heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice for this country. We also want to thank the many Americans who are currently providing assistance and support during the COVID-19 pandemic. At this time, I would ask you to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem.
John F. Kennedy once said, "Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and success of our liberty." Please stand and join me in the pledge to our flag.
I pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
Of the United States of America.
The United States of America.
And to the republic
For which it stands.
one nation,
One nation.
under God,
Indivisible.
With liberty
and justice.
With liberty and justice for all.
with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, one so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello. I bring greetings to you from the Board of Education, and it is indeed an honor to be here, even if we're doing this virtually. Your senior year did not end quite as you imagined it would, and I'm certain you never thought that your graduation would be a virtual one. Your experience has been unique, and no other class has ever had the opportunity to go through what you have. Of course, you missed many milestones and fun things that traditionally make senior year such a special time, but be grateful that you are healthy. And you will also have the chance to fully enjoy your class reunions in years to come. And you'll have the chance to share your back in the day stories to all of your friends and family in the future as you start, and others will roll their eyes just like you do at your grandparents sometimes. Now, at most graduations, seniors have a chance to look around and feel the tremendous love and good wishes of everyone rallying around for their success. But even if you cannot see everyone physically, please know that everyone is still here behind you and supporting all of your future successes in life. And although the last few months were not as you imagined, you have learned many new things. You have learned that perseverance to manage a total change in your education. You have learned the importance of human interaction. You have learned how being together is not exactly what you thought it would be, and you even now know what social distancing is. Who even knew what that was several months ago? And you have learned how interconnected our whole world is. And you have learned that events occurring in other places in the world can drastically affect our world. And you have learned ways to fulfill some of the needs that are now very evident in our community. You have also learned that kindness and gratefulness are crucial. And you have learned firsthand the problems that need solving in our society. Things like healthcare, medical science, the economy, transportation, some of these big things that have not been taken care of yet. And you also have learned that adults do not have all the answers. So, your teachers, administrators, and family members have given you the very best that they have to offer. And so now you can begin your life's journey. Now, you have the knowledge to solve many of these challenges. And you have the technological skills that put most adults to shame. You have excellent problem-solving capabilities. And you have a creative and entrepreneurial spirit. And you are kind, grateful, and human. You see the issues and the problems and the solutions that are out there. We badly need you. We need your enthusiasm, your youth, and your vision. Congratulations and best wishes from the bottom of my heart. At most graduations, I have the thrill of shaking all of the graduates' hands, a practice that I always look forward to, and obviously this is impossible this year. And I'm also a hugger, so now I would like to give you a big virtual hug as I wish you well. Congratulations.
Seniors, I want to join the chorus of people congratulating you on your achievement. Shortly, you will be a high school graduate. You have earned this milestone that indicates you are ready for the next phase of your life. There are several reasons why the senior year is so important for high school seniors. It is the culminating experience for the previous 12 years of school most of you spent preparing for this moment. It is the time when your learning experiences are preparing you for the college or university you plan to attend. Perhaps it is the preparation for your choice of a job or additional preparation for a technical career you have selected. Or your choice may be service in the military after graduation. Whatever your choice, after high school, your hard work over the past 13 years should have prepared you to be successful in the next phase of your life. Many things can be said about your senior year of high school. Perhaps the most memorable happening, yet the least desirable one, has been the COVID-19 pandemic that has impacted all of our lives and, yes, our world. This virus changed where and how you completed your senior year. Rather than at school, you experienced teaching and learning at home. I have yet to talk with anyone, a senior student, parent, or teacher, who preferred that situation rather than students being able to finish their senior year at school. The COVID-19 pandemic also caused several other changes that normally are occurring the latter part of your senior year. I asked a senior from another school, of course, to give me an indication of what he had missed due to the virus. His response included the following: our senior prom, the extracurricular activities that many of us would have participated in and enjoyed. The award banquets and the awards night, where we would have received our academic and or athletic awards. The normal spring break trip to the beach. And for many of us, and listen at this one, senior skip day. It is absolutely no fun skipping home. And I thought his last response was profound, and one that I bet each of you would agree with. He said, "Most of all, I miss the daily interactions with my friends, classmates, teachers, and school staff for the last half of the semester when we could not attend school." Seniors, I bet you agree and appreciate that response from this young man. An old adage reminds us that sometimes life is filled with changes and challenges that can be brought about by things and happenings that we cannot prevent, like COVID-19 pandemic. Yet life goes on, and the plans you had made start of your senior year may have changed. However, most of your plans are probably the same and still possible, and I am sure you are preparing for them to take place. College, for instance, military service, or beginning a career. Your 13 years of schooling that you have completed should have prepared you for those plans. I know you join me in thanking your principal and the total administrative team, your teachers, counselors, and other school staff for their assistance in helping you get to this moment. Most of all, you want to thank your parents, other family members, and friends for their love, care, and assistance in helping you get to this stage in your life. Parents, you've done well. Your graduates will make you proud. On behalf of the Gwinnett County Board of Education and the administration of Gwinnett County Public Schools, we are proud of you and wish for you the best in all your life's endeavors. Godspeed.
Students, faculty, parents, welcome all. We are here to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2020. But more than that, we are here to celebrate the events leading up to us being here for our graduation from high school. Author Jane Austen once said, "Think only of the past as its remembrance gives you pleasure." Our remembrance should be the good memories. It's all those times with friends and family, the classes you enjoyed, the football games and pep rallies, the little things that we will keep locked with us for a long time to come. We cannot and should not ever erase these memories. They mean something. Yes, this year has been challenging. There have been so many hurdles we've had to overcome in this final stretch. But so what? Are we going to stop? Are we going to slow down? If we can learn anything from this past year, it's that we are strong and we are tough and that we push through, we make it through, always. We are here. We made it. It wasn't exactly how we expected it to be, but regardless, we made it. And that's something to be proud and excited about. Years from now, look back at your high school days with pride and joy, and let remembrance give you pleasure. Congratulations, fellow graduates.
In these past 4 years, we've all learned an unbelievable amount of information across all subject areas. But the two most important lessons that I learned did not come from a single class period. They were compiled throughout these past years. First, it's that the future can be incredibly unpredictable, which sounds simple enough, but is easily forgotten. I'm certain that the vast majority of us would not have expected our senior year would end in this manner. Second, I've learned that we always have a home in Dacula, even when we're not in the city's boundaries. We are a school of over 2,000 students and hundreds of faculty members, but we are so much more. At Dacula, we have unique visions and missions. Victor Hugo, the mind behind the works of novels such as Les Miserables and The Hunchback of Notre Dame, once said, "There is nothing like a dream to create the future." And I couldn't agree more. However, I feel Mr. Hugo forgot one crucial component: family. Without a support system behind you, accomplishing your dreams can be much more difficult as fear and insecurity can clog your mind. I hope that when we look back in a few years, we see Dacula as a community that pushed us to pursue our passions. You all have helped me overcome so much, and for that I say thank you. From my biological family, especially my amazing mom, les digo gracias con todo mi alma por todo lo que han hecho por mí y todo lo que me han dado. Without your love and sacrifice, I could not say that I have a home here in Dacula and in Mexico. I love you all so much. Now for my fellow students. As we re-enter the world, I ask that we continue dreaming. People will tell us that we must abandon our hopes and settle for our circumstances, but I ask, if we settle for a reality that's faced with imperfections and inequality, how will we ever bring the positive change that we desire? So keep fantasizing, daydreaming, and imagining. Although the exact future is uncertain, I know we will all contribute wonderful things, and the community that we built here in Dacula is only proof of our abilities. So I repeat Mr. Hugo's quote with a small addition: "There is nothing like a dream and the love of family to create the future." Thank you.
Graduation is a celebration of years of hard work. It is the culmination of a journey that this group of students started when they were only 5 years old. They've spent most of their lives on this journey, with many of the students knowing each other since they were in elementary school. Along the way, as they watched older friends and family members graduate, I am sure they pictured their own graduation. However, I'm certain that they never pictured the end of their high school career looking like this. What has been a difficult journey has been more difficult for this class of seniors. As a school, we certainly never saw these events coming. However, as it turns out, the work we were already doing at Dacula High School positioned us pretty well to deal with these events. Our students and teachers were already using digital learning tools and had been successfully implementing digital learning days for years prior to COVID-19. While they didn't choose to be online teachers and students, they were remarkably well prepared to be thrust into these difficult circumstances. So while I know this was a difficult time, I would not have wanted to go through this with any other student body or faculty other than the students and teachers of Dacula High School. I not only think you were well prepared to take on digital learning under COVID-19 restrictions, I believe you are prepared to take on whatever the world throws at you. You are more skilled and able to adapt to challenges than students educated under a traditional model where teachers tell you all the answers. You are able to think for yourself and find answers yourselves. I would choose these students and teachers to take on the world in even the worst of times. So from these events, you know that you have experienced adversity. However, you have also shown yourself to be resilient. More than any senior class before you, you thrived despite challenges. After students graduate high school, they always face new challenges. The good news is that you've already proven you can adapt and overcome. You have proven yourself to be able to face an uncertain world. More than any class before you, I have confidence that you are ready to take on the challenges that lie ahead. In so many ways, you are a truly special class. It has been my honor and my privilege to serve as your principal. We love you and we wish you great success in all of your future endeavors. At this time, on behalf of the Gwinnett County Board of Education, I verify that all qualifications of Gwinnett County Public Schools and the state of Georgia have been met. Therefore, I authorize the release of diplomas to the graduating class of 2020 at Dacula High School.
We reverse our class ring to show the passing of our high school years and the entering into the world. We are no longer sheltered by our parents or school, but are of the world. Fellow classmates, please reverse your ring so the DHS faces outwards. We move the tassel to the opposite side to signal our growth, maturity, and the leaving of high school. Please move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, graduates.
Faculty, students, parents, and honored guests, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the Dacula High School graduating class of 2020. Congratulations, graduates, on all that you have accomplished. We wish you great success as you move on to the next chapter of your lives. I know that you will make an indelible mark on the world and make Dacula proud. Thank you for your participation in today's ceremony, and we hope to see you soon. One family, one Dacula.